Good day, everyone! Earlier, you have understood the nature and purposes of reading on Mr. Manalo's report. Now, we will move on to our next topic, reading comprehension and subskills in reading. Again, reading is the process of decoding written symbols. That is according to Jesse Barrett. The word comprehension, on the other hand, is defined by Oxford Languages as the action or capability of understanding something. To put the words together, reading comprehension is now the process of extracting and understanding the meaning of the text and integrating it with what the reader already knows. So basically, it is the ultimate goal of reading. Now, there are two general strategies for reading comprehension. You can apply these strategies in whichever text you may want your students to comprehend. May it be narrative texts, argumentative texts, or expository texts. By looking at the picture on your screen, you can see a diagram. So you can see a story map of a fictional story entitled Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Using this strategy, you can have your students diagram the story grammar of the text to raise their awareness on the setting, characters, conflict, important events, outcome, as well as the themes. Another strategy is the act of asking and answering questions about what your students have read, as it will help them to focus on the meaning of the text. Again, reading comprehension is the ability to process the text, understand its meaning, and integrate it to your prior knowledge. And the two general strategies that we can use for enhancing the comprehension skills of our students are creating diagrams and answering comprehensive questions. Now, let us talk about the subskills in reading. Even though reading is a receptive skill, readers do not need to be simple receivers of the message. Do you agree with that? Reading requires the simultaneous application of the following skills and sub-processes. Of course, the reader should know how to identify the author's mood and purpose. You can recognize it through the language or the word choices that the author used in the text. Next, the reader should know how to identify main ideas of the text. Main ideas are usually found at the beginning or at the end of paragraphs, but sometimes they are not always clearly stated. So it is important to know that implied main ideas can be drawn from facts, reasons, or examples that give hints or suggestions concerning the main idea. Next, context clues. You can make use of context cues if you encounter an unfamiliar word in reading. You just have to look at the information from the words or sentences that surround the unknown word. Then, analysis. In analyzing a text, you should break down its ideas and structure to understand it better, to critically think about it, and then draw conclusions from it. Evaluation. In evaluating what you have read, you are trying to recognize relevant information and interpret it in terms of your personal opinion. Another subskill is recognizing and assigning meaning to words, which of course includes strategies such as recognition of sight words, interpretation of context clues, and use of phonics and structural analysis. Lastly, constructing meanings at sentence and discourse levels and relating these meanings to the reader's existing knowledge. So there you go. I hope we can apply these strategies as we build our reading comprehension skills. And we can also share these things to our future students. These strategies would be a great help indeed. Thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to watch and listen. Good luck to your quiz and stay safe, everyone.